Okay, so let's start muna po with the program flow. So for the broadcast ng Talino 2025, starting from 8 o'clock to 8:30, mag-i-start na po tayo agad ng registration since itong broadcast ng Talino 2025 is different from its past iterations. Meaning, yung mga past iterations kasi 2 days tayo. But for this one, pinagkasya natin sa iisang araw na lang so that kahit yung mga malalayong schools ay maka-join without the worry na kailangan pa nilang mag-check-in sa hotels and such. So we will implement strict adherence to the time po. So 8 AM mag-i-start po tayo agad sa registration. And with the registration naman, may isa-send po sa mga emails ninyo na QR code. Yun po yung ID ninyo. May QR code po kayo na gagamitin din doon, and then yun po yung i-scan ninyo before you enter the venue. And then ibibigay rin po sa inyo yung ID, merch, and other staffs na included sa binayaran niyo pong registration. And more so, gagamitin din po ninyo yung ID na yon para po doon sa food ninyo. So, etong 8 to 8:30, after po ninyo mag-register, pwede na po kayong dumiretso doon sa venue natin. And then by 8:30 to 8:40, we will have preliminary announcements and then acknowledgement of the participating schools and sponsors, as well as the reminders and guidelines. For 8:40 to 8:55, we will have the opening program, which consists of prayer, national anthem, and the opening remarks. For 8:55 to 9:05 AM, we will have the presentation of prizes. And then for 9:05 to 9:15, we will have the discussion of quiz show mechanics for the written phase. Then for the written phase, we will have a 1 hour time for that. So that's from 9:15 to 10:15 AM. While chine-check po natin yung mga papers nyo after ng written phase, 10:15 to 11:15, magkakaroon po tayo ng mga sponsors to. Yung mangyayari naman from the different phases, i-discuss ko naman siya dun sa ating mga mechanics. And then for 11:15 to 11:25 AM, magkakaroon po tayo ng announcement of the qualifiers. So yung top 20, sila po yung magpo-proceed sa group bracket stage. And for 11:25 to 11:50 AM, this will be the awarding of certificates to participating schools, as well as the photo opportunity. For 11:50 to 11:55 AM, we will have the video teaser for the upcoming round. And then 11:55 to 12 PM for some announcements. And then we will have a 1 hour break, lunch break. After po ng 1 hour break natin, mag-i-start agad tayo ng 1 PM to 1:10. So this is the presentation of Quizmaster and filters. Wala naman na po yung problem with regards to the food since included naman po yun sa package na binayaran ninyo. So before pa ng lunch break natin, ibibigay po agad sa inyo yan ng mga ushers. And then i-scan nyo ulit yung QR code ninyo so that malalaman namin kung sino na yung mga nakakuha or naka-receive ng mga food nila. Now for 1:10 to 1:20 PM, this is the discussion of quiz show mechanics for the group bracket stage. The group bracket stage ngayong edition, iba po siya sa group bracket stage from our past iterations. So kailangan niyo pong makinig later for our discussion sa mechanics because naiba po yung group bracket stage and may dinagdag po tayong phase for this. Next, from 1:50 to 2 PM, we will have the discussion of quiz show mechanics for the individual excellence challenge. And then 2 to 2:45, ayun na po yung ating individual excellence challenge proper. And then from 2:45 to 3 PM, we will have either intermission number or another sponsor talk. From 3 p.m. to 3:15, this will be the discussion of the quiz show mechanics for quarterfinal round, semifinal round, and final round. And then 45 minutes from 3:15 to 4 p.m. we will have the quarterfinal round. 4 p.m. to 4:05, we will have the announcement of qualifiers. So the top 4 will proceed to the semifinal round. 4:05 to 4:50, this is the semifinal round. And then 4:50 to 4:55, announcement of qualifiers. The top 2 will proceed to the final round. From 4:55 to 5:40 p.m., we will now have the final round. And then from 5:40 to 6:10 p.m., this will be our awarding ceremony. And then from 6:10 to 6:20, and then 6:20 to 6:25 until 7 p.m., ayun na po yung closing remarks. And then TUP hymn and the address. With regards naman po sa ating program flow, meron po ba kayong questions na i-raise? Ulitin ko lang po ha, yung sa ating registration, we will be strict with the time po. So 8 to 8:30 a.m. kailangan nakapag-register na po kayo. Ayan. If wala naman pong questions for the program flow, let's proceed to the quiz show mechanics. We will have naman Q&A session later after ng talk pa rin po para makita natin lahat ng questions ninyo. Okay, so let's start. So the quiz show mechanics. So the quiz show is divided into 5 rounds. The written phase, group bracket stage, quarterfinal round, semifinal round, and final round. So yung group bracket stage po dito mahati yan sa dalawa. So group bracket stage and individual excellence challenge. So ito po yung mga topics under electronic systems and technologies. We have analog communications, information theory and random processes, digital communications, transmission line and optical fibers, wave propagation and antenna theory, signal spectra and signal processing, data communications and computer networks, and advanced communications. Yung mga topics natin is just the same with kung ano man yung mga topics last PNT. Sa mga nakasali na po last PNT. Ayan. So for the general guidelines, let me correct this one now, guys. Ito kasi yung naibigay sa inyo na handbook. Pero ang nakalagay kasi dito is only one programmable calculator is allowed for each participant. But according to our advisor, this should be only one non-programmable calculator na allowed ng PRC sa board exam. I hope nalinaw po natin ito. This is a mistake by us. So sorry po dahil na-overlook namin siya. Again, this should be one non-programmable calculator na allowed ng PRC sa board exam. Okay, so for the next general guideline, mobile phones and other gadgets are not allowed to be used while the quiz show is ongoing. Iso-surrender nyo po yung, when it comes naman dun sa written phase, pwede nyo isurrender yung mga mobile phones and other gadgets nyo dun sa usher na naka-assign sa inyo. Number 3, OSS reserves the right to modify certain aspects of the existing rules and regulations to enhance the overall conduct of the event. Number 4, the coaches are not allowed to intervene with the participants while the phases are ongoing. For the written phase, yung mga coaches ninyo po ay nasa coach lounge. And then, pwede lang sila pumunta sa ating venue. Though sa unahan naman, like yung dun sa registration ninyo, pwede pa sila pumasok dun sa opening program natin. But when, for the written phase, pag nag-start na po yun, dun po sila sa coach lounge. So last is any participant caught violating the rules and regulations of the quiz show, including but not limited to cheating, misconduct, shall automatically be disqualified. So let's start the discussion for the phases sa ating quiz show. First one is the written phase. So ito na rin po yung ating written phase way back before pa. Wala namang binago for this one, but still, let's discuss for the new na sasali sa ating quiz show. So each participant will take a written examination on the venue during the event. The examination will consist of 3 separate sets, 10 objective questions, 10 short solution questions, and 5 difficult problems. For the objective questions, worth 3 points each and must be answered within 10 minutes only. So ganito po mangyayari, guys. May usher na naka-assign sa table ninyo kung saan kayo nagsasagot for the written phase. Pag natapos po yung 10 minutes dito sa objective questions, isasubmit nyo yung papel nyo sa usher. And then yung usher, bibigyan po kayo ng another set, which is for yung short solution question naman. So this short solution question is worth 5 points each and must be answered within 20 minutes only. For after po ng 20 minutes, isasubmit nyo po ulit yung answer sheet ninyo sa ating mga ushers, and then ibibigay naman po nila ulit yung last natin na set, which is yung sa difficult problems. So difficult problems are worth varying points between 10 to 20, and this must be answered within 30 minutes only. So after po nun, ibibigay nyo po yung answer sheets ninyo sa ushers. Okay, so for the additional guidelines, answers must be written on the provided answer sheets. Using any other writing sheet is prohibited. Answer sheets must be properly labeled by the participant. Participants should submit their answer sheets to the proctor on or before the allotted time. Non-integer numerical answers should be rounded off to 4 decimal places. Incorrectly spelled answers shall be considered wrong. For the advancement criteria, only the top 20 contestants will proceed to the group bracket stage. In case of a tie in the 20th place, a sudden death question will be asked. So the participants will answer the question as soon as it flashes on the screen, and the first to give the correct answer will determine who qualifies for the next round. So that's it for the written phase. Let's proceed sa binago po natin na phase, which is the group bracket stage. So the top 20 participants from the written phase will advance to the group bracket stage. This stage introduces collaborative problem solving, strategic gameplay, and dynamic competition among the participants. So for the team formation, the 20 participants will be divided into 5 teams of 4 members each. For the team assignment, teams will be determined randomly via drawouts to ensure fairness, and then participants will be notified of their respective teams before the start of the stage. So for the group bracket stage guidelines, this is a team-based problem solving. Teams will collaboratively solve 5 design problems within the allotted time. Each problem requires teams to apply ECE concepts in analysis, computation, or system design. For the time allocation and discussion, each question will have a fixed 3-minute time limit for teams to discuss and submit their final answer. So teams must write their answer on the solution sheet provided and submit it within the time limit. All solution sheets will be collected after the time expires and will be submitted to the panel of judges for scoring. So for this one po, kailangan tapusin po muna natin yung 3-minute time limit before tayo mag-submit sa usher na naka-assign sa inyo. Meaning, sabay-sabay po nilang ibibigay yung mga papel ninyo sa ating mga filters. So each correct answer is worth 10 points, and the team with the highest total score after 5 question advances. Siguro nagtatanong kayo, paano kaya yung advances dito? Pero kung sino po yung mga ka-group ninyo, automatically, pasok na po sila sa quarterfinal round. 4 po, di ba? 5 groups kayo, and then 4 members each. Lahat ng members na kasama doon sa team na may highest total score, automatically, pasok na po kayo sa quarterfinal round. So for the tiebreaker, sudden death round, if there is a tie after 5 questions, a sudden death question will be asked. The first team to submit a correct answer wins and advances. If no team gets the correct answer after the specified time limit, another question will be given until a team wins. Okay, so advancement and next stages. The winning team advances to the quarterfinal round. The remaining teams will proceed to compete in the individual excellence round to determine the other participants who will advance to the quarterfinal round. So we have 4 remaining and magkukumpit po sila sa individual excellence challenge. And kung sino man yung 4 doon, sila naman yung sasama sa mga naunang nakapasok sa quarterfinal round. Okay, so for the overview ng ating individual excellence challenge, the losing teams from the group bracket stage will compete individually but against 1 member from each opposing team in every round. So each round features head-to-head battles among 4 participants, 1 from each team. So scores are tracked individually and cumulative scores contribute to the team's performance. Next, this is the format. So each round pits 1 member from each of the 4 teams against each other. Matchups will rotate, so participants face different members of opposing teams across rounds. So this is the participation breakdown. So we will have a total of 8 rounds for individual excellence challenge, and ang maximum, ang beses, 2 beses lang po pwedeng lumaban yung isang participant. Meaning, katulad nito, 1 and 5. So round 1 and 5 lang lalaban si player A1. And then, sa round 2 to 6 lang lalaban si player A2. So 2 beses lang po kayo lalaban. Magro-rotate lang po yung mga makakalaban ninyo. So for this one, bibigyan po namin kayo ng identification na ilalagay ninyo sa inyong damit kung anong player kayo. So bale A1, B1, C1, D1 until A1 to A4 and then B1 to B4. Ganun siya, guys. I hope it's clear naman dito kasi this is new, bago lang siya. So ngayon lang natin siya i-implement for broadcast ng Talino. Okay, so for the rounds and questions, each round consists of 3 questions. We have 2 standard questions, which is 10 points each, and a time allotted for this is 60 seconds. We have 1 challenge question. This is 20 points, and this is 90 seconds long. So questions focus on problem solving and critical thinking. Each participant has a gesture sensor. So the first to hover over answers first. So may introduce rin po kami na bago, aside from our yung kilalang-kilala yung broadcast ng Talino, which is a buzzer. Ngayon, meron po tayong gesture sensor. So, i-hover nyo po yung kamay ninyo doon, tapos kung sino yung mauuna, siya yung makakapagsagot. Okay, so for the answering rules, the first to hover over the sensor gets the chance to answer and will have a time limit of 5 seconds. If incorrect, the remaining participants can hover again and attempt an answer within the original designated time window. No penalties for incorrect answers. If no one answers correctly, the game will move on to the next question. So kahit hindi pa po tapos si Quizmaster na magsabi ng question, pwede na po kayo mag-hover once alam niyo yung sagot. And then, kunwari, for the standard questions, di ba 60 seconds long siya? So, ikaw nag-hover ka ng 30 seconds pa lang ang nagagamit dun sa time. Pag mali ka, pwede pa ulit mag-steal yung other participants as long as meron pa tayong oras dun sa time allotted na window. Okay? So for the scoring, points are awarded individually. A running total for each individual is maintained. Team scores are also tallied by summing up all members' individual scores. So for the advancement, after the 8 rounds of head-to-head matches, we have 24 questions in total. The top 4 individual scorers will advance to the quarter-final round regardless of their team affiliation. So for this one, kahit na pare-pareho po kayo na galing from Team A, basta kayo yung pinaka mataas na 4, kayo yung top 4, kayo po yung mag-proceed sa next round. Pwede rin namang mangyari, we have dalawa na mataas from Group A, tapos merong isa from Group B, merong isa from Group C, then sila po yung mag-proceed. As long as kung sino yung pinakamataas, yung 4 na pinakamataas, yun po yung mag-a-advance sa quarterfinal round. Okay, so team scores will not affect individual advancement, but will be recognized separately for team awards or rankings. Additional rules: if a tie between team occurs, a clincher round shall take place until the tie is broken. Okay, so for the next one, we have the quarterfinal round. The quarterfinal round will be a one-on-one face-off oral quiz competition. So the 8 participants who advance from the group bracket stage will be paired randomly for the matches. Pairing will be done through a drawlet system. So match 1, that's a random pairing. Random pairing po lahat ng ating matches for the quarterfinal round. For the mechanics, each match consists of 10 questions with varying difficulty and points. Bronze questions is worth 2 points. Silver questions are worth 3 points. And gold questions are worth 5 points. So, yung Quizmaster, siya yung mag-choose ng topic and difficulty for the first question. Pero kung yung participant ay masasagot niya na yung masasagot niya na yung question na yun, siya na yung may chance na pumili ng next question's topic and difficulty. So, contestants must press the buzzer to answer. The first to press the buzzer will have 5 seconds to answer. The participant may answer even if the quizmaster is still reading the question. So kahit hindi pa po tapos ni quizmaster basahin yung tanong, as long as alam niyo yung sagot, pwede na kayong mag-buzz. If incorrect, the individual forfeits the turn and the other contestant may attempt to answer. If none of the contestants answer correctly, the next question shall proceed regardless if no one gets points. We have no deductions for wrong answers. The contestant with the higher score wins the match and advances to the semifinal round. Any complaint regarding the question in the quiz shall be raised by only the contestant to the panel of judges before the reading of the next question. The decision of the panel of judges will be final and irrevocable. So, ito po yung dinagdag natin for the quarterfinal round. We have power-ups. To add excitement and strategy to the competition, contestants can earn or unlock the following power-ups during the quarterfinal, semifinal, and final rounds. We have a total of 10 power-ups na pwede nyo pong magamit o ma-earn during the match. So, introduce ko sila sa inyo isa-isa para alam niyo kung paano niyo sila gagamitin. And then we will also have a cheat sheet. Ilalagay po namin siya dun sa podium so that makikita ninyo kung ano yung gamit nila, tas hindi niyo na sila kailangan kabisaduhin. And aside from that, kapag naka-earn kayo ng power up, ibibigay namin yon sa inyo. So, meron kaming Sintra board na ibibigay sa inyo so that maitatrack ninyo kung ano-anong power-ups yung meron kayo. So, let's start. Yung unang power-up natin is Power Amp. So, it automatically add 5 points to your total score. This will only show once per match. So, pag nasagot nyo yung question na nakatay yung power-up na to, automatically may 5 points na madadagdag dun sa score mo. Ganun lang siya. And next, we have the short circuit. This forces the rival participant to lose their turn to answer. So, once inactivate mo itong short circuit, hindi na pwedeng sumagot yung kalaban mo. Okay? And then next, i-discuss ko din later kung paano nyo siya gagamitin ha. Kasi kailangan malaman nyo rin siya. Next is the power search. This adds 30 extra seconds to the answering time for the current question. Ang madadagdagan lang ng 30 extra seconds ay yung nag-activate ng power up na to. Kasi sa mechanics natin, you only have 5 seconds for the answering time. Pero pag ginamit mo tong power surge, yung 5 seconds mo na yun, magiging 35 seconds na since madadagdagan ka ng 30 extra seconds. Okay? Next, we have the voltage boost. Double the points for the current question if answered correctly. Incorrect answers will result in a deduction of 50% of the question's value. So, kunwari, pinili po natin si gold. So, may 5 points ka doon. Pero pag ginamit mo tong voltage boost, madodoble yung puntos niya. So, magiging 10 points na. Pag tama ka sa sagot mo. Pero pag mali ka, babawasan ka ng 2.5 dun sa score mo. Okay? Pero ganito naman siya, kung kunwari 0 ka na, tapos ginamit mo tong voltage boost, pero nagkamali ka, hindi naman na namin siya babawasan pa ng 2.5. Hindi na siya magiging negative 2.5. 0 pa rin siya. So parang wala lang rin. Kasi pangit naman na kapag babawasan na, magkakaroon pa kayo ng utang na kailangan yung bayaran sa mga susunod na question. Okay? So number 5, we have the critical charge. It grants a free retry if your first answer is incorrect. If the retry is also incorrect, you lose 5 points from your total score. Okay, so basically, pag pinower up nyo to, ginamit nyo tong power up na to, pag mali yung unang sagot ninyo, pwede pa kayong sumagot ng isang beses. Pero kapag mali din yung sagot ninyo na panibago, may minus na 5 points sa total score ninyo. Okay? So for number 6, we have the double down. Wager half your current score to double the points for the current question. If your answer is incorrect, you lose the wagered points. Okay, so for example, yung current score mo is 4 points. Itataya mo yung kalahati nun para madoble yung puntos ng current question. So, sabihin natin yung current question ay wait lang guys. Ayan, I'm back. Okay, sige. So, dito tayo sa double down. Okay, so for example, ang current score mo is 4 points. Then, itataya mo yung 2 points na yun para madoble yung points ng current question. Yung current question na yun is, sabihin natin 5 points. So, kung tinaya mo yung half mo na 2 points, magiging 10 points na siya. Okay? Pag nakuha mo yung sagot. So, ang madadagdag na sa'yo is, kunwari, ang current score mo is 4, and then, gusto mong i-double yung points ng current question. So, magiging 10 points na siya. So, magiging 14 points ka na. Pero kapag mali yung sagot mo, you will lose the wagered points. From 4 points, magiging 2 points ka na lang kasi babawasan namin yung puntos. Okay? Okay. So, for the 7th power-up, we have the score switch. Swap your total score with your opponents. If you use this power-up and fail the next question, the scores return to their original state and your opponent gains 5 bonus points. So for this one, pag i-activate nyo siya, before the question, before nyo malaman yung question, magsaswap kayo. So, kunwari ikaw 0, tapos yung opponent mo is 5. So, magsaswap kayo ng score ngayon. Yung opponent mo magiging 0, ikaw magiging 5. Pero kapag hindi mo nasagutan yung question na kung saan wait lang. Kung hindi mo nasagutan yung question na susunod doon, babalik yung score ninyo into their original state. And then, yung opponent mo, magkakaroon pa siya ng plus 5. Okay? Okay, so next. Dun sa, fail the next question, meaning yan, guys, ha? Kapag hindi nyo nasagutan yung question, o kaya kapag mali yung sagot nyo sa question, yun yung grounds ng fail the next question. Doon re-return yung original state, tapos mag-gain pa yung opponent ninyo ng 5 bonus points. Next, we have the power steal. Take any one active power-up from your opponent and use it for yourself. So, pag inactivate ninyo to, guys, so parang basically, nanakawin nyo lang yung power-up na meron yung opponent nyo, tapos gagamitin nyo dun sa round na yun. Okay? And then, for the power negate, this cancels the effect of an opponent's power-up before it takes effect. So, this must be used immediately after the opponent activates their power-up. So, magagamit nyo to once na meron kayo nito tapos yung kalaban nyo is nag-activate ng power-up. Then, pwede nyo rin siyang i-activate para hindi na mag-effect yung power-up ng opponent ninyo. Okay? So, sabi dito, this must be used immediately after the opponent activates their power-up. And then, for the last power-up, we have Ultimate Breaker. So, if you answer the question tied to this power-up correctly, you automatically win the round. If your answer is incorrect, your total score is reset to 0 and you lose the ability to use power-ups for the remainder of the round. Okay, so ganito siya, guys. Yung ibang power-ups kasi, kailangan nyo pang i-declare na gagamitin nyo siya. But for the Ultimate Breaker, hindi na. Meaning, kapag yung question na yun ay nakatay tong power-up na to, inherent na sa inyo yung power-up na yun. So, kapag nasagutan nyo siya, panalo na kayo. Pero pag hindi nyo siya nasagutan, magre-reset sa 0 yung score ninyo, and then wala na kayong chance para gumamit pa ng power-ups kahit na yung makukuha yung question ay may nakatay na power-up. Okay? Pero kung hindi naman kayo sasagot, like, hindi nyo itatry na sagutan yung question na merong ganito, wala namang mangyayari. Like, parang hindi magti-take effect yung marireset sa 0 at saka mawawalan kayo ng capability na mag-power up. Magti-take effect lang yun pag yung sumagot kayo tapos mali. Okay? So, for the symbols of power-ups, we have this. Ito yung ibibigay rin namin sa inyo once naka-earn kayo ng power-up. And then, we will also have yung sinabi ko kanina, yung cheat sheet, para makikita ninyo kung paano nyo siya magagamit. Okay? So, for the guidelines for power-ups will be tied to specific questions and participants will be informed of the power-up before the quizmaster reads the question twice. So, ganito po siya. Pipili si quizmaster ng topic, kunwari signals. And then, before siya pumili ng bronze, silver, or gold, makikita nyo na po yung ano dun, power up. Mag-a-appear naman siya sa screen. Ang mangyayari kasi dyan, makikita nyo muna yung power up before yung question. So, titingnan nyo kung ma-earn nyo siya dun sa question na yun. So, if a participant answers the power up question correctly, they can earn the power up and use it at any time within the same round. Contestants must declare the use of any earned power up before the question is revealed, except for power amp and ultimate breaker. Okay? So yung power amp and ultimate breaker, inherent siya. So ayun yung kahit hindi nyo na i-declare na gagamitin nyo siya. Pero the rest of the power ups, kailangan nyo muna siya i-declare once nagtanong si Quizmaster kung gagamit ba kayo ng power up. Okay, so unused power-ups do not carry over to the next round. So kahit may unused power-up kayo, hindi nyo na siya magagamit sa mga susunod na round. Okay, so for the advancement criteria, winners of the matches will advance to the semifinal round. So in case of a tie-breaking question will be asked, chosen by the quizmaster. Now for the semifinal round, same lang naman yung mechanics nito for the quarterfinal round. Pero yung match 1 natin, ang magkakalaban ay yung winner ng match 1 and then yung winner ng match 4. For the match 2, kung sino man yung magiging winner ng ating match 2 sa ating quarterfinal round, makakalaban niya yung winner ng match 3. So rankings from the quarterfinal round will be used to determine the semifinalist position and their eligibility for a specific tiebreak rules. For the final round, the mechanics for this round is just the same with our semifinal round. So the winner of the final match will be declared the champion of Broadcast ng Talino 2025. Ayan, so ito po yung ating prizes for our 10th edition. So ang champion natin makakakuha ng 50,000 pesos with Broadcast ng Talino 2025 trophy, medal, merch, and certificate of recognition. So itong nakalagay na 50,000 dito guys, yan pa lang yung cash ninyo na makukuha ha. Meron pa kayong mga makukuha from our sponsors. Okay? So yung last posting natin kasi is umabot na siya ng 70,000 because meron dun sponsorship from our partner which is Smart Edge. Okay? So for the top 4 qualifier, makakakuha kayo ng Broadcast ng Talino 2025 medal, merch, and then certificate of recognition. Just the same with the top 8 qualifier. And then for top 20 qualifier, we have Broadcast ng Talino 2025 merch and then certificate of recognition. Okay, so the member of highest scoring team, makakakuha rin po kayo ng Broadcast ng Talino 2025 medal and then the certificate of recognition. Ayan, so ito yung ating mga past BNT champions. So with that, are you the next Broadcast ng Talino champion? Okay, so let's proceed guys. May questions po ba kayo sa ating mechanics and then program flow? Yes po, Jose Martin Maningo.
Hello, yes. Good afternoon. May question lang kami sa mechanics doon sa power-ups.
Yes po.
You mentioned na yung tawag nito, yung power amp and ultimate breaker, hindi na siya
Yes.
gagamitin. Automatic effect na siya, tama ba?
Yes, I mean po dun sa ano, if magkaiba po kasi sila eh. For the power amp, pag nasagot niyo po yung yung question, automatically mag-a-add na po yung 5 points. For
Hindi
the
mo
ultimate,
hindi mo siya ibabank yung power amp?
hindi po.
Okay. So power amp takes effect immediately. Sige.
Yes po.
Okay.
Yes.
Tapos doon po sa sa you mentioned na sa ultimate breaker, if your answer is
Yes.
incorrect, tama ba na iba siya doon sa hindi ka sumagot?
Opo.
Does that also apply sa power up 4, 5, and 6 na statement is incorrect din? yung 4, which is incorrect answers, 5, incorrect,
Yes po.
6, incorrect. Ganun din. If you did not answer, you will not lose anything.
Yes po.
Okay. What about yung sa 7? Kasi iba yung wording eh. Nakalagay, instead na incorrect, nakasulat, fail the next question.
Okay. So, for this one naman po, kapag hindi mo siya nasagot and then kapag, incorrect yung sagot mo, babalik po yung scores nila into their original state.
Okay. So, no answer is still failed.
Yes po.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you po. Other questions po, guys? Ayan. May questions pa po, guys. Kung hindi kayang magsalita, pwede niyo pong i-chat sa ating chat box yung mga questions ninyo. More questions pa po.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Siguro with regards dun sa group stage, top 20.
Okay, sige.
Ayan. Siguro how do we know na hindi kami isa-sabotage ng group mates namin? Given a random siya or something like that.
Okay, wait lang po,
I mean, it could be a strategic ano rin kasi or, di ba?
Pero since sasali naman po kasi ang goal nila is manalo, di po ba? And then if mangyari man po yun, may chance pa rin sa pero hindi kasi, this will be naman randomly selected. So, I don't think naman po na magiging gano'n if ever yung mangyayari. Since sumali naman po sila for BNT, ang goal nila ay para manalo. And we also have naman individual excellence challenge. So meron pa rin pong chance na lumaban. So ayun naman po yung individual po kayo na matatapat sa isa't isa. Saka yung sa group bracket stage is kung sino man yung manalo dun, lahat kayo papasok eh. So parang mahirap naman po na isa-sabotage nila since hindi rin sila mananalo. So, 'di ba po? So, parang pupunta rin sila sa individual excellence challenge, tapos dun sila magko-compete. Ang goal kasi ng group bracket stage is to literally use the group, yung dun sa word na group, so that magtutulungan po kayo para ma-solve yung problem. And then kung sino man yung pinakamataas dun sa lahat ng groups, automatically lahat ng participant ng group na yun, papasok na sa quarterfinal round. Ayun, konsensya na lang po nung siguro yung, kung may gagawa man ng gano'n, pero konsensya na lang rin po nila yun. Ayun. I hope nasagot ko yung question. Kasi, wala rin po kaming control with regards to that. Ang masasabi lang po namin is i-ensure namin na may fairness dun sa magiging groups ninyo. So, automatically magra-random select lang po kami ng magiging teammates ninyo for this round. Yes po. Yes po, Jose Martin Maningo.
Yes, doon sa group stage na bracket,
Yes
how will the randomly draw lots yun? So ano yun? Kukuha kami ng parang may representative. Ay yung mga top 20 magdo-draw lots sa Tapos kung ano man yun, it's possible na isang group lang all from the same from the same school.
Yes po, possible po yun.
Okay.
As long as yun po yung mabubunot.
Tapos what happens naman if say for example, may top 2 nag-tie yung dalawang teams na mataas yung scores nila for the group bracket stage? May tiebreaker
Magkakaroon.
din.
Yes po,
Oo,
may
okay.
tiebreaker.
May tiebreaker na. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, okay po. Thank you po. More questions pa po. Yes po. Mark Velasco. May naririnig po ba kayo, guys? Nagsasalita na po ba? On my end, wala po akong naririnig.
Wala rin po kami naririnig.
Hello.
Ayun, okay, meron na po.
Ayan. So, question lang po about sa power up na power negate. Kanina po kasi parang nasabi na hindi siya nababank. Tama po ba? So, hindi na i-stack sa bank mo yung mga power up.
Power amp po ba?
No. Power negate.
Power negate. Ito po is mababank to sa inyo, guys. Yung power amp and ultimate breaker lang po yung hindi.
Okay. So, in that case, yung power negate ba can be used kapag merong question na tied to ultimate breaker? Since power up din naman siya. Tama ba?
Dun po sa power negate, hindi niya kayang i-negate yung sa ultimate breaker. Kasi dun sa ultimate breaker naka-embed na. Yung paggagamitan lang po ng power negate is yung sa mga power up na kailangan i-activate ng contestant.
Okay.
So hindi po siya mag-a-apply for the ultimate breaker.
Okay. So, ano po yung meaning ng immediately dyan? Like, how many seconds in general? To be exact.
Okay. Magtatanong naman po yung sa inyo, like yung quizmaster ng 2 times kung gagamit po ba kayo or hindi. So, dito naman sa immediately, like after 5 seconds, pwede nyo pong i-activate yung power up na power negate. Kasi, kunwari, ganito po, magtatanong si quizmaster, tapos gagamit si opponent ng power up niya. Pero may power negate ka. Magtatanong ulit si quizmaster kung meron pa bang gagamit once nag-activate na yung isa. Ganun po siya. So, dalawang beses.
Last question. Can we have a list ng mga power-ups na pwedeng mabank?
Okay. Yes po.
Okay.
Pwede po namin siya ibigay, tapos ipapasend na lang rin po namin sa GC ng mga representatives po ninyo.
Okay po. Thank you.
Thank you po. Okay, yes po. Jose Martin Manino.
Yes, sorry, daming tanong. Doon sa power steal, yung take any one active power up from your opponent, ano yun? Pag kumuha ko ng power up sa kanya, kailangan ko na gamitin that same round o pwede ko siya i-bank?
Pwede po pa-repeat ng question. Medyo nag-choppy lang po on my end.
Sorry. Yung power steal, di ba you take any active power up from your opponent and use
Yes
it for yourself. Kailangan ba gamitin that same round o pwede kong i-bank for another question?
Pwede nyo pong i-bank. Ito pong power steal.
Okay. Pwede i-bank. Tapos, in line with that, can we use, sorry kung nasa to, can we use more than one power up per question?
Yes po, pwede po.
Pwede. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you po. More questions pa po. Questions pa po for everyone? Ayun, pwede pa po kayo mag-isip ng questions and then we'll accept them until 4:10. And then kung may maisip man po kayo like outside of this meeting, pwede nyo naman po siya i-chat sa GC and then doon nyo po itanong kung meron man po kayong maiisip pa na iba. Yes po, Ryan B. Castillo.
Hello po, good afternoon. Narinig po ba ako?
Yes po, good afternoon.
We're asking siguro probably not about Quispy, but more on the logistical thing. Pwede kayang magsama yung team namin ng kahit isang member from our media? Like, bukod sa quizzers, may kasama kaming coach, and then isa pa, probably for docu purposes or yung makakasama namin during the event?
I'm so sorry po, pero we will not allow yung additional po na ipapadala from your school. Kasi strict po kami sa dun sa venue. Baka hindi po kasi kayanin. And then, strict lang po tayo kung sino yung coach, kung sino po yung magko-compete, sila lang po yung pwedeng pumasok. I am so sorry po. Yung venue capacity rin po kasi talaga natin is medyo crucial for this one.
Sige po, thank you po.
Thank you. And also guys, for each school po, we only allow one coach per university.
Hello, question lang po.
Hello po.
About dun sa power up again.
Sige.
Sa power surge,
Our search. Ito
ayan,
po.
sa part na yan. Yeah, di ba the question, each question dun sa final round would be um given a time limit, tama?
Yes, yes po.
So, for example, I used power surge, tapos I answered the last 5 seconds nung time limit. Will that mean na mag-extend yung overall time by 30 seconds? Or baka
Nag-answer kayo like
5
end
seconds
na.
before the timer ends? Yes. Nag-hover, sorry. Nag-tap ng buzzer.
Okay. Ganito po
Before,
kasi for sige po.
yun. So, 5 seconds before the timer for that particular question ends, nag-buzzer ako. Definitely, I have the time to answer for 5 seconds plus 30
Yes.
seconds. So, does that mean mag-extend yung total time to accommodate for my answer? Ganun ba yan?
Yes, yes po. So, kunwari, dun sa question po ninyo, nakatay dun is 10 seconds, tapos nag-buzz na po kayo. So, you have 5 seconds dun po sa ating original na time para makapagsagot kayo. But for power surge, yung 5 seconds na yun, madadagdagan po ng 30 seconds. So, dun sa time na yun, pwede pa po ulit kayo mag-isip.
Okay. So, in that case pala, sorry. For example, at the very start of the question, before the question starts, I use power surge. Then, when the question started, I backed already. So, I have 35 seconds to answer, tama ba?
Yes po.
In that case.
You have 35
Okay.
seconds to answer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, question again.
Yes po.
You said that power ups can So each question we can use multiple power-ups, right?
Yes po.
May ano yung priority kapag kunyari may power-up ka and then may voltage boost? So does that mean you double the points first or you add 5 points first then double it?
For power amp naman po kasi, ito ay inherit. So, pag nasagot niyo po yung question, may 5 points na po kayo agad. So, yung voltage boost po, yun po yung mag-take effect. Okay?
So
So,
that's
sige po.
additional 10 points, tama po ba?
Ano po?
Or will that be additional 10 points or just 5 points?
Magiging additional ano na po siya. Like mag-a-add na po yung, kunwari nasagot niyo po yung for the voltage boost, tama po kayo dun. And then may power amp pa po kayo, magdadagdag lang po yung puntos nila.
Okay. So for example, the question is 10 points. You double that, that's 20. Tapos mag-add ka ng 5. That will be the total points. Tama ba? 25.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Ayan. So, questions pa po? Ayan, sige po. Hanggang 4:20. I will accept questions po until 4:20. And then, after po niyan, pwede po kayo mag-ask. Yun na lang sa GCs po natin.
Hello. Isa pa po ulit.
Ayan, sige po.
Bali, ano naman to? Stacking ng tawag dito? Score switch and other power-ups. If yung rival uses score switch, mangyari is it takes effectively from the very start, right? Tama ba?
Wait lang po. Pwede pa ulit lang po. Medyo choppy lang on my end, yung unang part
Okay.
ng question.
Sige po. So sa power switch, sorry. Sa score switch, tama ba na
Sige, sige.
Um,
Score switch.
once na ginamit siya ng kalaban, mag-switch kayo ng scores, right?
Yes, yes po.
So, in that case, for example, 10 ako, tapos 5 yung kalaban, magiging 5 siya, magiging 10 siya, magiging 5 ako. Ngayon, if I use a power up, and then answered it correctly, sabi ni score switch, kapag nag-fail yung question, pag nag-fail sa question yung kalaban, magbabalik yung score to the original state. Tama?
Yes. Yes po.
So, dapat, yung question na yun, madadagdag sa points na nag-switch yung score, di ba? So, does that mean na yung nag-gain ko na score while having the score of the other person, would that be included sa score ka or included sa score ko or not at all? So parang nag-score switch, nagkaroon ng score pero hindi na tama ng kalaban. Will that be on my end? Nakukuha ko yung score or will that be on his end? Parang
Okay,
ganun.
so
Kasi
ganito.
nag-score switch after that, di ba? Kasi hindi niya nga nakuha yung sagot, right? So,
Okay.
most
Yes.
likely, dapat babalik yung score. Okay.
Yes. So ganito po siya. Okay. So si opponent po is nag-switch ng score sa inyo. Babalik po yung, kunwari hindi niya po nasagutan, babalik po yung scores ninyo sa original state. And then, kayo po na hindi gumamit ng score switch, kayo pa po yung magkakaroon ng 5 bonus points.
Okay. Yun lang
Okay,
naman.
nasagot ko naman po ba? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
sige.
Thank you.
Thank you. Questions po? Yes po, Jose Martin Manila.
Yeah, sorry pahabol lang. More of logistics to. You
Sige po.
mentioned na may provided na food for the participants and the coach. Tama ba?
Yes po. Yes po.
Ano lang, kasi there might be some people, myself included, that nag-observe ng abstinence dahil Kwaresma. So, when do we say na option na bawal yung karne or dietary na bawal? Kailan namin i-declare yun?
Sa GC po ng participants ngayon na representatives, nag-a-ask na po kami kung meron pong restrictions na sa allergy, meron pong mga kailangan i-take note from our end. I believe nandito, Daniel?
Yeah,
Yes po.
isa pa pala, since dalawa kasi kaming coach and nag-usap na kami na ako yung magiging representative coach pero yung naka-register yung isa pa naming coach. So, swap na lang kami. Pwede naman yun, ha?
Yes po, pwede naman po.
Okay. Hindi pa kasi ako kasama sa GC.
Okay, sige po.
Okay.
Okay po. Ipapaasikaso na lang rin po namin sa team since sa GC po kasi kami nagko-communicate. So, doon din po kami nag-a-ask kung merong mga allergies and such
Okay.
para ma-take note po namin sa food.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you po. Okay, so yung GC po na tinutukoy ko kanina, just to clear, yun po yung GC with the participating school. So yun po yung may partnership package with us. Gagawa pa lang po kami ng GC nakasama po yung mga participants. Lahat ng participants po. Hello po. Sa coach po ng DLSU, Sir Jose Martin Manino,
Yes,
lang po namin, ano po yung restrictions po ninyo sa food? Ano lang po
ah,
yung pwede?
fish, basta bawal yung ano, chicken, beef, pork.
Okay po.
Oo. Karne, bawal sa karne. Yun lang. Thank you.
Okay po. Noted po. Thank you po. Ayan, may questions pa po ba tayo, guys? By 4:30 PM, we will officially end the meeting po. So, you can still ask questions pa po until 4:30. Once again, if may questions pa po kayo, we have a GC with the partners. So, dun po natin pwedeng i-ask yung mga questions. And then we will also have a GC with the participants and the coaches. So I guess wala na po tayong question since 4:30 na rin po. Once again, pag may questions po kayo, you can ask po sa GC. Kung saan kasama po yung ating mga partners. Then we will also have a GC para naman po sa mga participants. So with that, I will officially end the online briefing now. Thank you all po for attending. See you po sa April 11 and good luck to all of you guys.